Previously on Base Builders House Flipper 2 Edition.
Left you some pizza in the fridge. Okay, I'm going to check if they actually did. Yep, there is pizza there. Can I actually eat it? Oh, I wanted the pizza, not the plate. Well, that's no fair. I want some pizza now. Get some of these other mugs over here, which are almost certainly not at all clean, but you know what? I'm not going to do the dishes for her. That's her job. Nope, can't load them. Too bad. You're going to have to do those yourself. I have a new quest for you. During the years of miserable solitude, I paid little attention to the state of my chambers. Oh, this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one. This is going to change, since a brave soul has recently joined me in all my adventures. This guy is sounding a little bit, well, dungeon mastery. In short, some ancient dirt and piles of trash await a truly fearless person to clear them out. Please arrive as fast as you can to help us and transform the forgotten dungeon under our living quarters. Okay, yeah.
And now, the dramatic conclusion.
Well, I think you might have guessed from the video's title which of those two jobs we picked. This is Liberty Prime of Base Builders, and today we will be questing into the Dungeon Master's lair to loot. I mean to refresh, refurbish, and restore. So please do all the YouTube-y up-like subscription bell thingies, and let's just dive right on in, see what we have to work with. Oh, we've got one new email. Yeah, let's just archive some of this so I don't reread them. This is a new email from Tom Marino. You're on fire. Hi, June told me you did wonders in her house, and that gave me an idea. You should put yourself out there as a local handywoman. I even advertised your services on local Greg's List. I guess that's Craigslist. No need to thank me. Take care, Tom M. All right, I'm going to move that to the archive so I don't confuse it. So we will now go to Pinnacle Suburbs. I'm trying to get to those jobs. There we go. Now this is the job that we have decided to take. All right, yeah, not a bad little house, pretty small. I keep forgetting that I'm not allowed to step on the sidewalk. Let's see if there's anything that I need to know right off. Nothing to do here, that's good. Do we need to go straight to the basement, or is there some stuff upstairs, I wonder? See about in here, nothing in here. Nothing in here. It's been a couple of days since I've played this because I've been messing around trying to learn how to do video editing. Oh, I see a little bit of something that needs to be done here. It's not letting me do the flipper sense for some reason. Am I forgetting how to do that? No? I'm doing the right thing. See if it's, well, yeah, it's still not letting me do the flipper sense. I'm not sure why. I'm probably just doing something stupid or wrong. There's definitely plenty of trash, plenty of stains. So let's go ahead and, I think let's just do some trash to start with. And I actually remembered to have the trash bag open while I try to pick up trash. Yay me. And I've got that perk that lets me pick up multiple pieces at once, which is going to be very nice and handy. A whole lot of food trash going on in here. Shouldn't be surprised about that. That's not the kind of stuff that you really want to leave while you go off to some convention somewhere to be, presumably dungeon masters. Let's see, is any of this considered trash? Apparently not. Yeah, definitely called it there. All right. Can you make... Okay, now the flipper sense is working. I don't know what was stopping it before. Maybe I had to be in a room that was dirty or something like that. Okay. See how many trashes are left. I've got all the trashes, so let's start working on some stains. Just, I gotta get to where I can actually remember where all the hotbar keys are. Okay. Let's see what else we've got. I need to remember things like pressing R. That is also a handy feature. That is kind of nasty right there. What on earth is it that's orange? Just like curry sauce or something? I don't really curry, so I wouldn't really know what it looks like when it's spilled all over the counter. Yeah, okay. That's a convenient way to actually clean some dishes. It's the first time I've noticed myself being able to do that in this game. Get some of this. Alright. Not going to bother picking stuff up yet. I'm sure that this spray is perfectly safe on a carpet. Nothing could possibly go wrong there. See how many more stains there are to get. No, we've actually managed to get all of those, so let's just start straightening things up a little bit. Trying to figure out where I should put that. Actually, let's leave it there for the moment. Let's move this out of our way. Presumably that's a dish rack. Let's try putting it about there. So many dishes. Let's see if he's got any spot already picked out for them. Guess that's the only thing that's in a spot. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and spray these down. That's the closest I can come to. It won't even let me spray them, so they're just going to have to pretend to be clean. I'm sure they're perfectly spick and span right there. Oh, I think I need to find something to stand on. Very handy trash can right here. It's a little odd to me to have to stand on things because, you know, I'm 5'10" and I don't really have to stand on things to put dishes in my cupboards, which is a relief. See if I can stack these all without breaking the laws of physics again. Close enough. I really do like these little rectangular mugs. Maybe let's see, where shall I wind up putting all of these? I guess I'm gonna, in the last house I put them all up here because I didn't really like the way that the colors combined. These are a little bit more, they work together a little bit better, at least from my point of view. So let's just putting things away at random at this point. I'm going to go ahead and put this away at random as well. Let's see. Alright, that let me actually pick up the whole plant. It looked like it was going to let me just pick up one of the plants. I'm still not sure what exactly to call these, and therefore I'm not sure where I should be putting them. Maybe that's supposed to be a pitcher that you water the plant with? I'm going to go with that and therefore leave it right where it is. Let's see. I wonder where these belong. I put them up here, but they won't really be seen through the glass. So maybe I will put them up here, just like I did in the other house. I actually have two that match-ish. Yeah, those match. I'm going to move my trash can ladder and put these away. Of course, maybe that is where they go. Maybe they just all go on this little bar, whatever you want to call it. I'm just assuming that I'm supposed to clean up in here and tidy. It did say clean, and there were plenty of stains and trash, so I'm just going to go with that. See if we are done in this room. It looks like it. I will put your trash can back where it was. Wonder what this is. Reasonably tidy. Well, I'm glad that he's got some weights there. And I hope that he didn't forget this luggage. It's possible that he meant to take it with him on his convention, or to his convention. She must have already moved in. Oh, I'm going to be nosy here. Read this note. Yes, I promise you, I will read this note. Job done. Call me back. That I won't do. I miss you, huh? Well, yeah, okay. All right. I guess this is from her moving in, so she just hasn't fully unpacked yet. I'm assuming that the dungeon master is a guy and that the new partner is a girl. It's looking mildly feminine with this purple mirror and the makeup tray. Let's see. This is it. Everybody's going to trip over that. Let's put that a little bit more out of the way. Here, have you some weights underneath the window. Do your chest flies down there. Not sure how you're gonna manage that, but you know, at least you won't trip over that. So, okay, I think we're gonna call this room done. Let's double check. Nothing to do in this room. You were wrong. There was plenty to do in that room. There was me being nosy to do in that room. Let's see if I can read any books, book covers. Yeah, let me read it. Front cover, new price, local geographic. I love that. Local geographic Pinnacles. What's croaking? Local frog population plagued by mysterious. Oh man, these are definitely worth reading. Local frog population plagued by mysterious Pepe, increasing the amount of beaver dams. Back cover, superb quality and more megapixels, more options, less space. Kaizatsu. All right. Yeah, I'm going to be as nosy as I can in this game, I do believe. Speaking of which, yeah, she really needs to finish moving in. I'm not going to unpack that luggage for you, though, because I don't think I'm actually allowed. Ooh, I can open it, though. Oh, is that all? Well, that's no fun. Okay, that was a little fun, but it wasn't enough fun. Can't open any of these either. All right. I have a feeling that the same thing would happen if I tried to open that. So I will leave this room be. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Let's see what's going on in here. Oh. Now that's an awfully nice laundry room. Is that supposed to be a bathroom? I mean, okay. Yeah, it's just supposed to be a laundry room with a sink, which is always nice to have. My laundry room does not have a sink, and I am sour. Actually, this laundry room is a little bit bigger than mine because mine has that. It's got stairs in one corner, or sort of the underside of stairs in one corner. Anyway, nice plants, except for this one. What is this? What is you? I guess this is some sort of electrical box. Alright, yeah, I haven't seen the electrical boxes in this game yet. Is it still just me being noisy? I'm assuming this is the same one. Yeah, it says what's croaking on the cover. Now this is going downstairs. This is probably going... Oh, well, this is nice. It's a slightly less scary garage than the one that I've got in my office house. I'm going to restack this for you, if it'll let me. Come on, let me. There you go. Yeah, this is a cool little garage. I like it. Let's read. Oh, it won't let me read. Don't slip. Drivers once again caught unawares by winter. Well, yeah, it's so very unpredictable whether or not there's going to be a winter each year, I'm sure. Although I guess in some areas it is a little bit unpredictable how much of a winter you're going to have. I'm still a little bit up in the air as to how much of a winter we're going to have this year in Texas. A couple of winters ago, it got down to -6 Fahrenheit here in Texas. That's really not how it's supposed to happen, people. I checked the temperature in the place where I used to live in Vermont when it was -6 here in Texas, and it was something like, I don't know, I think it was in the 20s or 30s. So that was just wild to me. But anyway, so there is the nice little garage. I'm going to leave that be, except to, be slightly jealous of this having stairs down into the garage like that. I'm not sure why I like that so much, but it's just kind of cool. Not very convenient for taking groceries upstairs, though. That's never fun to do on stairs. Nothing else that we can be nosy about or clean or whatever in here. I'm sticking with the being nosy story, though. Alright, so let us spray this. Do some scrubbing, more spraying. I could use some more perk points here. Let's get this going a little bit faster. Alright, let's see, what's trash? Okay, trash is 3. I guess that's already full. That seemed very quick. Another reason to get more perk points. Where's the garbage can? Here we go. Let's have that right by the front door. It makes perfect sense to me. Well, it makes perfect sense to me as someone who's actually playing this game, but it probably wouldn't be super sensible if I actually... Okay, please let me open this. There we go. Goodness. Probably wouldn't be super wonderful if it were, you know, my actual house. I would want it somewhere a little bit less obtrusive. Nope, gotta straighten this up. Maybe I should put the wine that's in the kitchen back in here. Yeah, they really seem to like having jars as glasses, or I guess that's all I can come up with as to why there's all these empty jars around here. I do like the looks of some of these storage boxes. I can't quite tell what that is. It's a bit amp-like. Huh. Alright, well, let's actually go down into the basement. Well, first I'm going to check the flipper sense. Got the trashes, got the stains. I'm a little alarmed that I'm starting to call it trashes instead of trash. Callan would be proud of me. That is a very deep dive of a joke there. Sorry. A little bit too in-jokey. But, you know, if you're from EOTL, you might get that one. All right, let's see. What are we doing in here? We have got, I guess this is, okay, yeah, this is sell. Whole lot of stuff to sell. Whole lot of trashes. Whole lot of stains. Unpacking boxes. All right. Ooh, I think it might be easiest to start with selling stuff. Still a little bit perplexed as to how I can sell some of these things and who on earth is buying them. I bet you, well, in the old game you could actually sell some of this ridiculous stuff, but not going to do that this time. Yeah, this basement does need a good being cleaned. I'm glad we're not going to sell the pool table, though. Let's see. Yeah, the old TV, I guess that's got to go. Not going to sell that. Oh, they just really have it in for fish in this game so far. Any sort of nautical theme is just, you know, insta-sell, it would appear. I'm going to have to remember that when I'm trying to decorate houses for sale. So apparently buyers just don't want that. I'm curious what it is they're going to do with this place. I haven't quite gotten far enough along. Ooh, a flipper perk point. Let's see. Now, where do I go for that? Okay, yeah. I'm going to get to where this is all second nature someday, but it's not there yet. Flipper tool. Oh, okay. I didn't even really know that that was a thing that I could could perk up. Let's see. All right, like 2 drops of water. You can duplicate items. Do you need some extra chairs for this party? Well, that sounds like fun. And I guess there's no real choice as to what I'm going to be doing here, because it's just, you know, progressive. You got to do this one first, so I will go ahead and do that. Seems easy enough. Let's see. Now, we were selling things. Can't sell any of that. Can sell that. I hope you're going to replace that. Although I guess you've got that nice laundry room upstairs, so you don't need to. Are we keeping this? Yeah, we're keeping that. Keeping that. Gonna get out of the keep corner here, I guess. Let's see. Derp to derp. Sell the planks. There actually is a pretty good market for old wood, so, you know, that's not completely unrealistic. If you're ever just tearing out a whole large chunk of your house, you might want to see if anyone is willing to buy the old lumber. Some of it goes for ridiculously high amounts, too. If it's antique lumber, you can get surprisingly well paid for that. And, oh, man, you should keep this. That would be so much fun to have. It's a small one and therefore a fake one anyway, so you're not going to get in trouble for it. Kind of like this portrait, too. All right. What else are we selling here? We're getting down to the bottom of what we sell, it looks like. Yeah. I would at least want to restore that. What is this? I guess I'm seeing it from the wrong side, aren't I? I'm still not really clear on what it is. It's just a rectangle of wood as far as I can tell. Okay. Yeah, selling the volleyball. Selling that, whatever that was. Right. Yeah, this is kind of wood that could be actually very useful to someone. Let's see. We might be close to being done with the cell part of it. Got 8 more things to find. There's some, that seems like something awfully big for me to have not noticed. Where is all this? Okay, well, that would make sense. Let's see, what else is there? There's that plank. Keeping this table. Now, there were some posters that I definitely recognize from the old game. There's this chair. Is there a little something back here? So that's just trash, probably. Alright, there's another poster or two. Revolution. Born to be Wild. Road King. I was about to say King of the Road. Now I've got that song stuck in my head. I don't mind because it's a good song. Let's see, what else is there to sell? 2 more things. There we go. Alright. Now let's start let's start trashing some of this, I should say. Trash. I guess some of this counted as looting. I mean, if I got to sell all those things, maybe I get to keep the money from it. So I'm going to put that down as loot. Wait, was this something I was supposed to keep or sell? I guess we're keeping that. Yeah, alright. It's not too terrible. Looks like it'd be pretty comfy. A little bit too straight in the back. I just put a trash bag in a trash bag, and it worked. There's no door to the outside from down here, is there? Certainly wouldn't be one to the front steps. Alright. Can that throw through the... Nope. Oh well. Physics wins again. Come on, let me carry this. Where are we? This is weirdly easy to get lost in this tiny little house. Which actually, this tiny little house is a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, so I'm sure the dungeon master likes that. Oh, okay. Well, this is kind of handy. Wish I'd noticed that 4 seconds ago. 40 seconds, more or less. Let's see. There is still plenty of trash in here somewhere. Very nice to have this right here. Well chosen. Okay. Not that much trash left, I don't think. Let's find out. Oh, actually got it all. Alright. So let's try... Let's see. I guess let's try putting some of this stuff back up where it's going to eventually remain, I assume. Oh, that straightened itself out nicely for me. You gonna straighten up too? No, you did not. Alright. Get all of the balls. Let's see what else needs to be picked up. There's one. It's probably going to take me a little while to find them all. See if I can count up to the correct number. Alright. There's one. These omnipresent books. Let's see. I think this gets to be outside because I choose to not need it. Flipper tools for beginners. I probably do need to read that at some point, but I just don't want to, so I'm not going to. I'll just experiment, figure it out on my own. I'm sure nothing could possibly go wrong that way. Let's go back on down. You need a few things on the wall here. It's a little bit blank. Of course, you keep wanting to sell all your posters, so, I'm not sure what you're going to put up there. Let's spray some of this wallpaper down a little bit here, if I can remember that it's R and not E. R. Let's just spray all of the things here. Spray. Oh, I wonder if I can put those away there. That'd be kind of cool. Well, I'll try it after I have finished cleaning all this ew. Yeah, all this ew. That is a pretty good description. How on earth do you get some of this on the ceiling? I guess this could be a leak from upstairs. Is that where the bathroom is upstairs? That just doesn't look very healthy. Might need to see about that. Call you a plumber. Apparently this is some magic spray though, because, if it can fix that with just one spray, I am impressed and would like to purchase some of that product or service. I wonder if there's anything else that needs doing back here. Let's just check that real quick. Okay, nothing back there. Got all the trashes. Do a little bit better with the spraying. Not even sure what button I clicked there, but I'm clicking the correct ones this time. So let's start scrubbing some of this. Probably missed plenty of it. Yeah, I think I forgot to spray that. It looked like it was already sprayed, but that was just its nature. The nature of whatever on earth was down on the floor that I don't really want to know about. I think it's probably often a good idea to just not really know what caused the stain, just, clean it. I think that would probably be my motto if I were actually doing this job in real life. A little bit more spray. Maybe I already sprayed that. Let's see what is on this table here. No, oh wait, that's exactly what I'm not supposed to ask. Silly me. All right. Some of these things are well, I'm not going to finish the job. Just so what? Or so take that, or, some kind of words that make sense. That's what my actual motto is in this job. Some kind of words that make sense, sort of, ish. Alrighty. Oh, I forgot to spray this. I should probably check some of these windows to see if they need a good being cleaned. Looks fine. Let's see where this leads. Okay. Not a bad little yard. Sadly, I cannot mow it for them. Well, I wonder if that's... let's see if that's something we're going to get. There's no garden DLC yet, I guess. Maybe there will be. Don't need that yet. Now, how much is left to clean? Okay, we've got a little bit on the ceiling. Forgotten about that. A little bit more on the ceiling. Alrighty, and some on this chair. Still amazed at the ability to clean fabric like that with just a spray. Okay, there was a little bit over here that's kind of hard to see after having been sprayed. Not my favorite wallpaper, but it actually kind of works. Clashes slightly with the color of the pool table, though. Oh yeah, I was going to see if I could put one of these up into the wall holder. Oh yes, it looks like, ooh, almost, ooh, well, that's not where I was expecting it to go, but I will take it. That's cool. Very nice. And let's see if I can set this up properly. Actually, it's been so long since I've played pool that I can't remember how to set it up properly. But like the cue ball, or I guess there's no left or right or whatever, or at least you can't tell. Oh, it's just trying to square itself out here. I thought that it was supposed to go like so, wasn't it? I just cannot remember how this goes. Now, how do you pool? How do you set this up? I think it's probably been a good 20 years since the last time I did that. Maybe it'll just not actually go, or it's not going to actually really fit properly in there, so never mind. You just get to figure that out on your own. Oh yeah, there are light fixtures here. That's not too bad. Very well lit. Surprisingly well lit for a basement. Alright. It's a little too well lit for a basement. Okay, I see 3 light switches here, what does this last one do? Okay, I guess that's the hall, or the staircase. Stairway. Stairwell! Okay, 4 times, something like that. Let's get these set back up again. Presumably we're just going to go with a white stripe down the middle, although it might be fun to set it out a little bit differently. see. Okay, 3x4. I'm trying to think if there's anything clever we can do with this, but probably not the best idea to get too creative with that. Well, I might do it anyway if I can think of a good configuration. For the moment, I'm not going to wear my brain out with that. Let's see. Looks like it's just supposed to be like that, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I like it like that. Could maybe do one white one there, one white one there, and two white ones in the middle. Or doop, 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 doop. Or, yeah, I'm just not sure. But it's honestly a lot easier to just leave it as is, so maybe that's exactly what I'll do. Let's see what's in these boxes. That's some kind of eye-watering yellow. It's one of my least favorite shades of yellow. Let's see. Not sure exactly why I'm just wandering around these boxes. Let's just go ahead and open them. I open them all for no good reason. As if that were saving me time, but that's what I would do in real life probably. Not sure if that was a good idea either. Probably best to just handle them one by one, but you know what? Let's just go for it. This seems like an obvious spot for this. So there's that, boy, that couch is awfully far away from the TV. I don't know if I like this layout. I might, mess with it. Well, we'll see once we've got everything taken out of the box. Does appear that they're sort of setting up the boxes around where they want the stuff to go. I still miss having that shift so that I can rotate on 90 degrees. Well, it took me way too long to, figure that trick out in House Flipper 1. I spent like the first, I don't even know how long, months for sure. Which way does this go? I'm honestly not sure. I don't have one of these. Another color that I don't really much care for. So I like this one a little bit better than that acid yellow down here. Okay. Yeah, whatever this is, I don't have one. I'm trying to put you down. Be put down. There you go. This is where I make some statement about console peasants or something like that, presumably. For me, it was kind of the opposite problem. We couldn't afford that kind of thing when I was a kid, but my dad already had a PC that he used for work. He kept at the house. I was able to play all the games I wanted to when he, as long as he wasn't using it. I was able to play all the games that I wanted to on the PC, but we couldn't afford any console stuff. So I just, didn't get to indulge myself with Nintendo and all that kind of stuff when I was growing up. So it was sort of like PC peasant for me instead of console peasant. Console people were the rich people. The rich kids got to play with consoles when I was a kid. All right, let's go ahead and shift back to this. And I'm trying to close this. Okay, there we go. I was just being blind. All righty, let's see what's in this. Oh, all right. Vengebution, works for me. Come on, where will this fit? I guess here is one possibility. Going with it for the moment. Let's see I can't even remember what box I was using. Boy, M spinner. All right. A lot of these I'm just not going to catch the reference. I'm sure that this is meaningful to somebody. Is in clearly a takeoff of something that they're familiar with, but I haven't got the first clue. Looks Japanesey to me. Never really got into that too much as a kid either. Although in my case, that was because I grew up in Colombia, South America. So the closest we had there to anime was Meteoro, to Speed Racer. And there's a whole lot of posters that I've got to find spots for here. These walls are not giving me a whole lot of options. Guess we'll see if we can put this over here. All right. Yeah, these, let's see, these look like they go with the console stuff. Gonna have to see if I can figure out a slightly better setup for this. Still would like him to be able to use this as an actual TV. Now, if he were sitting here, oh, it's not gonna let me sit down to test it out. Well, I'll just crouch here. No, I can't even crouch here. Why can't I crouch? Okay, yeah, this is, well, it's probably a little lower than I would be if I were sitting on the sofa. I think that I was hitting Control instead of C to crouch. I'm so used to Control doing the job. All right. Well, anyway, I still think I'm going to have to rearrange something somehow. Not really quite sure how, though. I'm not sure that I'm happy with this being right here. I think I'm going to do something. I'm just not sure what. I would like to do a good job for the Dungeon Master. Now, what are these? Possibly board games? Possibly something D&D related that I just don't know about? Okay, deck builder core set. Alright. Maybe this goes here. So it might fit on this shelf. Let's try that. Okay. The main thing I know about D&D is, well, stuff that I learned watching Lawyers and Dragons, which is a whole lot of fun if you are a nerd and if you are into lawyers playing D&D. They do a surprisingly good job at it. Oh, there's a stain that I missed. All right, let's switch back to that. Alrighty. And switch back to this. See what else is in here. Okay, pretty sure that this goes over here somewhere. Oh, cute. This seems like the kind of little... Actually, some of this seems like it might go here, but I'm not sure that I'm going to leave that exactly there, so I'm trying to figure out where I can put it such that it's going to be out of my way when I rearrange the furniture. Looks like it might work well there. Possibly it's supposed to go under here, but I'm going to go with here because I don't think I'm going to have an easy time rotating it such that it's flat. So we will just go ahead and go with what is presumably the spot for it. And I think I'm just going to resign myself to leaving this shelf here. Because I really don't want to move all this stuff now that I've got this where it is. There's going to be a lot of these, aren't there? Watch, that would be the last one. Well, this one is the last one, of course. Maybe I will space those out a little bit more. Okay. What is left in here? Alright. This might be kind of cool to have over here by the pool table. Well, let's see if it even fits in this. Not quite. I'm surprised. It looks like it should, but it does not. Oh, well, now it does. Okay. I don't know why that doesn't fit. It looks like it fits perfectly. I guess it's because of... Well, let's see. Let's try our not snapping to grid. There we go. And this we can go ahead and close up. Poof. got a few more books. I wonder if this is the kind of thing I should put over here, but I still, I don't want to clutter that up yet because I'm still thinking I might at the very least scooch that over. Not sure if it needs to be right there. Yeah. Let's see if this goes well down here. Actually, let's see what it says. I'm curious now. What is you? The legends of something that I can't read from this distance. Get up here, okay? I'm still having trouble reading that. Probably because of the font and the fact that my monitor is just a little bit too far away. Oh well. I'll just, find out it when I edit the video. Probably of no use to you. Maybe it's a little bit clearer on the cover, now that I think about it. Let's just get it up here. Oh, the Legends of Pinnacove. Okay. Frogs, crawfish, and beavers. Oh my. Alright. I wonder if that's her stuff. Maybe so, maybe no. Alright. Where do you go? I guess I will leave you down there. For the moment. Well, maybe I'll put you beside this. Not really thematic, but I'll stick with it for now. Let's see how many there are of these. Oh, let's actually be nosy, as we're supposed to be. Oh, no, that's a book full of green. Alright, good to know. Hope it's a good green. Let's see what this one says. Romeo and Juliet. I'm still guessing it's her stuff. Although now that I think about it, all these boxes kind of implies that all of this is her stuff. So, they're probably well matched. Book full of yellow. There's a lot of those out there in this game. And a book full of orange. And let's see. Close that. Now we've still got at least 1 star's worth of stuff to do. I think I remember seeing some trash in here. Yeah, or at least some stains. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of this mess. Do some spraying. I really don't want to think too much about that because I'm sure that that's the toilet brush and nope, that's enough. That's enough information right there. I'm just not going any further with that question. Let's see how much else needs to be done in here. Oh, well, that's the 3 stars right there. Let's double check it. Let's double check all the rooms. I still kind of am tempted to rearrange some furniture in here. Just not thrilled with it. And I haven't figured out what I want to do with these. Let's see. Again, this seems like something I should put in here. It's just a cute little knick-knack as far as I'm concerned. I'm sure it means it's something else to someone. Maybe it's like a Cyberman, something like that. I don't know. Not really sure where to put this either. Well, I'm pretty sure they can figure it out. Although probably I should move these over here. It seems like the kind of thing where you would want to just be, hanging out together there. I don't know if this is the proper distance from the TV. Trying to scooch back. It does seem like at this point, I am actually at about the right height for these. So, let's get back up. I don't know. I'm going to at least try to cozy this up a little bit. Maybe scoot them back just a foot or so that it's a little easier to get in onto this one. So maybe I can put this sort of diagonally here. I'm still not sure that I'm thrilled with this setup. I can either center it or scooch it up to the wall. I'm gonna see something just out of curiosity. Nah, I'd still have to do some moving. Darn it. Yeah, I'd have to do a little bit too much effort if I wanted to move it all over to the center. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'd have to, let's see, I'd have to move it to where there's 1.5 on either side. 1.5 of these floor tiles. Let's see. I might scooch this a little bit further here. I'm going to go ahead and put this down here. Don't know which way is front, which way is back, although there's an orifice here. Seems likely that they need to be able to put the cartridges in there. I do not know. You guys are going to have to tell me in the comments how you console. I was a PC peasant. Oh, ooh, I didn't know I could do that. That I definitely couldn't do in in Flipper 1. Could do it in Fallout 1. No, maybe not. Okay, let's see. Hang on a second, that seemed to be... Okay, yeah, that was rotating itself that way. I kind of like that a little bit better. I think they didn't want the shelves to be on the rug, but I think I kind of do. Centered a little bit more. Maybe not. Let's try both ways. Points to anyone who just caught that particular outdated pop reference. Gonna move these just a little bit further back here. Hopefully that won't mess them up when they're gaming too much. They each get a controller. Still don't like the color of those, but I have a feeling that this is where they're going to spend most of their time, so they're going to be sitting on there. They're not going to actually be looking at it. Probably best to not have those actually on the floor. It seems very accidentally step-onable. Let's see what else we can reposition. I think that I might want to tidy up these speakers a little bit. Tidy up the TV a little bit too. I like things centered because I'm OCD like that. That might answer my question as to what I'm going to do with those shelves. I think I'm going to center them. I think I'm going to move this out just a skosh more. Actually, I think I left it on the precise placement, didn't I? Snap to grid. Let's try that for a little while. Or just accidentally fail there. Apparently it snapped. Yep. Good enough. Nice and centered. This is not nice and centered. Maybe I will put these both in the center here. Alright. Still don't really know what to do with this. I'll probably just wind up putting it in there, but for the moment it's going to stay on the table, and so is this, and so is that radio, because I have decided to go be OCD over here and center this. I actually kind of like that radio. Not sure why, but I do. I think it's going to wind up on top of this, though, instead of in one of the cubby holes. And since I don't know what that blue thing is there, which is probably, glaringly obvious to plenty of you, y'all let me know what that is. I have a feeling that it's something, well, obvious. But in the meantime, I'm going to scooch these over, center them as best I can. That was me checking to make sure that it's centered on these pillars as well, because once again, OCD. So let's see, I probably should not scooch that out bottom first. This is not going to be too much fun. The price we pay for our foibles. So let's foible this on over to here. I'm gonna try, well, ooh. Oh, okay. Well, that was cool and also makes me feel pretty dumb for stacking those on the floor. Excellent, I love this. Very nice. In the old game, trying to move the bottom one would have probably broken the top three and I would have been very sour. It would have been a fun experiment anyway. Then I'd have to spend my own money to replace it. Let's see what that looks like. Mildly silly, but at least it's going to be a lot easier to move it back if I want to now. And I didn't even have to move stuff out of the shelving cubes. I could have just left everything as is. So I will go ahead and put this here, and I'll put it back into a precise so that I can center that. Oh yeah, I was planning to put that on top, wasn't I? Yeah. Let's put this, probably not a Cyberman, over here. With a little blue thing that is probably glaringly obvious to most of you. That I just never played with or used or whatever. It really does look hauntingly familiar. I feel as though I should recognize it. But I don't. So, too bad. Oh yeah, I was going to make sure there's nothing that I needed to buy or do or whatever in here. That was just the stains. Eesh. Not sure if I'm happy with this, but I'm also not sure I want to mess with it anymore. Center this a little bit more. Well, that can be scooshed up much further against the wall. Make it a little bit roomier feeling in here. See if we can line this up a little bit. That's very close to lined up. I'm going to precise it just one to the left, if it'll let me. That should be just about dead on. Okay. And that's centered on that. This probably doesn't need to be quite as far away from the sofa as it is. This is... I figure they're probably going to be doing some sort of tabletop gaming there. Kind of tempted to just leave these over here, but... yeah, I figure I might as well leave them in the shelf. Stack them. Crabapple. Crabbable. Alright, let's see. This does not center easily. Oh, that centered a little better than I thought it would. Possibly because I'm still stuck on precise. I never did quite decide what I was going to do with these books. I think I'll probably move them over there into that divider. Make this the game area, and this the other stuff area. Maybe she can just hang out here and read occasionally. I don't really remember how much room there was in the upstairs living room, but I have a feeling that this might be just sort of a general hangout spot for the both of them. Let's put the yellow, green, and orange books down here. Trying to figure out if I want to do anything something-y, some kind of word with the arrangements, but I think I'll just go boring, go dull. I'm going to be dull with this one. And I think I'm going to put the spines of the books in this direction. Space them out just a tad. Actually, I'm going to move this one towards the edge. No, that's as close to the edge as it'll go. So we will just space them out a little bit and get this book in there. All nicely matched up. Good enough. See. Still can't quite make up my mind whether I want this centered or scooched over to the pillar or over to the wall. Or just, leave it and get on to the next job. Sometimes I'm kind of bad at just leaving things and getting on to the next job. And I'm sort of thinking that this might actually be a little better down here. So I think I'll go with that. It's not too terrible. I'm going to leave all the doors open that I opened up, including the one out to the backyard. Woohoo! Actually, that makes me suddenly weirdly anxious, so I'm not going to do that. I would hate it if a raccoon were to get into this house because of that. So I'm definitely not going to do that. All right, let's see. I think we have finished everything in here. Everything's unpacked. I have OCD'd it at least a little bit. I'm not really sure if I'm happy with the poster positions, so I think I will actually do a little bit there. Real quick, why will this... Okay, thank you. Not sure why it was being difficult at me. Seems like a slightly better positioning anyway. I think these are a little bit higher on the wall than this one is, but I think I like the way that one is set up anyway. Okay, thematically, this seems to be something game related, so it should definitely be on this side. Although these are probably both thematically game related as well. I wonder what M spinner is supposed to be. Vingibution just, makes me laugh. I think I'm going to remember that word. Vingibution. What does it say down here? Big words and bigger politicians. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I think I probably would not watch that movie, but, I don't really watch that many movies anymore. And nowadays I do things like watch Lawyers and Dragons. Okay, let's move this just a little. Oh, well, that's not quite what I meant to do, but that actually kind of works, so maybe I'll stick with that. I was just trying to scoot it back a little bit further into the shelf. But yeah, let's go with that. All right. That'll have to work. That will hopefully satisfy this new partner of yours. Mission accomplished, or quest finished, or something like that. Don't think I have anything else to do down here. This is me just being fussy. Didn't have to clean that window. This room's also done. But yeah, did I double check down here? Yeah, I think this was all already checked. I had checked the bathroom. Pretty sure I checked this little, whatever you call it. Let me out. And let me up. This we have checked. This we have checked. Nothing to do in there. This is, oh yeah, we have checked this. We have nosed about in here. Check, check. That's closed. This is going to be closed. This is still a surprisingly nice laundry room. Let's see. There's not a door there, is there? Alright. So this is done. This is checked again. That is where we just were. Close that. Close that. This is mostly just me informing myself that I'm done with that. This is a weirdly mazy area here. There's never anything in any of this furniture. It disappoints me strongly. I don't think I ever really checked much in here, did I? What is with this pink toilet paper? Why is this so popular in Pinnacove? I'm starting to get a little bit suspicious somehow. Alright, check that. Still nothing in your drawers. I should probably actually check the drawers when I'm saying that. Alright, we have 3 toothbrushes. Interesting. Maybe this is supposed to be like, well, no, I think that's, that's 3 toothbrushes. Maybe they both share the electric toothbrush. Maybe they have a pet and they brush his teeth. I'm still a little bit suspicious there. Alright. Let's open this up. Gotta be nosy while I can. I think we've tried all that. So let's go ahead and see. We didn't need to do anything in here. We have done all the things in here, and I don't think I'm going to really rearrange anything out here. Leaving that particular game alone. Don't want to make them lose their place. Oh, there's Ventribution up here as well. This is Venus Rising. I think that was in Flipper 1, but I'm not sure. There's more M Spinner, but that's a different configuration of the poster. Okay. That I definitely recognize, as well as that. Whole lot of M Spinner. Different character being highlighted. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'm sure you could do some nice decorating stuff with that if there's, one of each character. Alright, come to Brazil. Can't quite get close enough to read this yet. Let's see. This must happen. This is going to happen. Let it happen. Alright. I'm threatening you with a good time. I was just reading the I'm threatening you, which is a very fitting little thing to have printed beside a cat. Okay, howdy partner. Alright. Rolled up newspaper. Okay, just trying to get my last nosies out. Anything in drawers? Nope. Alright, close this. Gonna nosy here just a little bit. See if there's anything else to read. Deadly Fist Fight for Flip Station. F57. Okay. Oh, I haven't read this yet. Front cover. Emergency number 123-123-4567. Pinnacle Report. Information booklet for tourists. Page 9. Your only source of news. There's literally nothing else. The Elusive Bessie. Page 3. Mr. Crawfish's secret crawfish. Ooh, ew. Mr. Crawfish's secret crawfish recipe. Yeah, I am not entirely comfortable with that. Breaking records. The biggest deaf gathering in Pinnacove's history, photobombed by a stray raccoon. Well, yeah, that sounds typical. I'm certainly starting to associate raccoons with Pinnacove. A moment of celebration interrupted by vermin. Sources say it was not told about the photo shoot. You gotta do what you gotta do to get in there, The raccoon. Hanging by a thread. Tourism. Best fishing spots. Page 21. Politics. Labradoodling up the polls. Lifestyle. Bring your cat to work day. That would go very poorly. Although it's kind of something I do every day since I work from home. Let's see. Visit our brand new shop. 15 Pinnis Square, Pinnacove, FD, 51209. Back cover. Exenzo. In harmony with nature. 001234-5678-2021. Info at exenzo.com. Exenzo.com. 37 Pinnis Square, Pinnacove, FD, 51209. Eco-conscious designs. Real estate for sale. Call us for more information. 123-555-8888. I'm definitely going to be reading all of these. I've warned you guys right now. Apparently they sneak some pretty interesting stuff in there. Ooh, laptop. Ooh, I get to be nosy. Oh, that's somehow magically my laptop. Or no, that's just brought me to that's as if I pressed tab. Interesting. Huh. Let's see okay. So what I did before was I pressed E to use it, and that is as if I press tab. Won't let me nosy. It won't even let me try to put in a fake password. Huh. Alright, well that's good to know. I'm kind of sad to know it. Well, I was just trying to close it that time. Hold E to close. Alright, well, I'm sure he'll know that I was nosy. I'm kind of surprised that he didn't want me to sell this fish. Alright, I really can't think of anything else to be nosy at, so let's make sure that pretty sure I already checked this room to make sure that I got it all, but one last check. Okay, I think we are done. Actually, I'm going to go out here, close the door, make sure that stray raccoon doesn't get out here. And, oh yeah, I want to kind of take a look at the neighborhood. That is an extremely purple fence. I mean, I keep forgetting that I can't actually dare to step on the sidewalk. Purple fence there, brown fence here, green fence back here, black fence there. Okay. Decent looking houses. I'd like to take a closer look at them. Perhaps someday we'll be able to do such a thing. All right, I should probably actually finish up this job. I should be 3-starred. Well, let me double check. Yep, 3-starred. Finished everything. There we go. Doop, doop. I think I probably earned a little bit more than that, or should have. Alrighty then, back to the office, and it appears to have become nighttime. Let's see if we can turn on some lights in here real quick. There we go. That's not bad at all. It's a little bit eerie in the kitchen, so let's turn on the kitchen as well. And, oh, I should probably close this fridge door, huh? Seems like a good plan. Hate to think of how long that's been open. And how did I never clean this up before? That's the wrong one. Okay, let's just pick that up. And, nope, not going to do any more of that right now. Alrighty then, back at the office. Let's take a quick sneak peek at the upcoming job, or jobs if anything new has popped up. Alright, we got something new here. Let's see about this. Alright, well, we already knew about this job. I'm going to read it again just so that y'all can remember, or if you missed it last time. This is from Stephen Jablonski. My ex-roommate's mess broke me. Hi, my roommate moved out recently. Boy, this guy sounds a little bit down. Hi, my roommate moved out recently. My brother will be living here in his place, but the state of the bedroom, I can't let him move in while it looks like that. Ugh. So could you clean it up? I don't even know where to start. I'm picturing sort of an Eeyore type character. Good luck, Stephen Jablonski. Alright, we could do that next, or we could do Out with the Old by Emma Baker. Hi, I'm selling my house and I was told that it has to be cleaned first, even the basement. Ooh. This real estate agent who is a regular in my cafe recommended your services. Great, I bet you that was Tom. I probably forgot to take some stuff, so if you find any packed boxes, just leave them there. I might forget about that. I might accidentally unpack them, so hopefully I won't. Hopefully it'll be easy to just remember to leave them there. Anyway, so if you find any packed boxes, just leave them there. I'll pick them up at some point. Winky face. Have a lovely day. Hearts and kisses. Emma Baker. All right. I'm not sure which one of these two we will do next. Probably I'll go ahead and get Stephen Jablonski's mess cleaned up. Poor little Eeyore. And then do this on the episode after that. But I think that next episode we will tackle at least one of these. I'll just go by whatever mood I'm in. If you have a preference, please let me know in the comments which one you would like me to do next. And we will see what we can do about this. In the meantime, this has been Liberty Prime of Based Builders. And let me know in the comments what you think about incoming swarms of Pepes. See you next time, y'all. Bye.
Be sure to tune in to the next episode for the answers to these burning questions.
What interesting tidbits will Liberty Prime's nosiness turn up next? Can she fit both jobs into a single episode? And how much damage can a swarm of Pepes do anyway?
All this and more in the next episode of Base Builders House Flipper 2 Edition.